Hi friends, thank you and welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, if not, if you're new, thank you for tuning in. I am Cash and I'm going to be doing a creative flow today. So stay with me. See what we got going. Okay, so before we get started, let me show you some of the items I'm going to be using today. Some regular scissors, some heat tape, some butcher paper. You don't have to use butcher paper. I like to when I'm sublimating, or you can use your Teflon sheet. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to use my Teflon sheet. I'm going to use some butcher paper. Alright, I also have my Koozie in which I'm going to sublimate, which is going to be the wine cover. And my images I've already done, printed them out, designed and printed them out. So I'm going to show you how we put this all together. Stick with me. Alright, so today's weather is pretty nice outside. And while it's nice outside, I'm sitting in here doing some designs because this is what I love to do. How about you? Alright, if I could find the start, the heat tape. Sometimes you have to do that. Alright, so I'm just going to take the wine cover. It doesn't matter which side because I'm going to sublimate on both sides. And I'm going to take my image. Let me move my butcher paper. Hopefully you can see. Take my image and then I'm just going to fix it on here. And so, oh no. Looks like my image is too big. So I'm gonna have to redo this. I'm gonna have to come back to the table with something smaller. Okay, so I'm back. I had to make the adjustments. That's why I like to do videos that I'm not editing. I'm just going right through. This was the original design that I had, and it was cut too big, so I had to go back and do another one and made it smaller. So here we go. All right, so first things first, I'm going to get my heat tape and extend it like that. I'm going to take my Koozie, the wine cover, and put it just like I want it. Now, mind you, it's going to be sitting like this. Let me turn around. It's going to be sitting like this, so I want my image here. Make sure I get this place where I want it. Okay. And I'm going to take my little heat tape. I hate that. It always gets caught up. That's no good. Alright. Take a couple pieces and tape it down where I want it so it doesn't smudge or move. I don't know. Kudos to all of you who sublimate, who don't use heat tape. I don't know how you do it because I usually move mine and it becomes a mess. And I have to redo it over. So I like to tape my image down. See if I can use a piece of this. And tape this side too. Alright. So before I sublimate, put this on my little heat press. I'm going to put this over top of my pad. Bring this back. Then I'm going to use this, which is the same thing, butcher paper over here. And let me get my Cricut. So this one I'm using my portable heat press, easy press from Cricut. And my settings is on 400, 120 seconds. So I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna start it. So football season is coming up. As you can see, I think you can a little bit. I have my Eagles gear on. Who's your football team? I love the Philadelphia Eagles. Before you say anything, Dallas fans, Redskins fans, please. Philadelphia Eagles to the end. Now I'm doing this wine glass cover for a friend who right now loves wine and she wants a couple of Koozies to go over her wine glasses. So I got her. And if you want to check out some of my other creative flow, you can please check out my other videos on the YouTube channel, or you can even go to my Etsy page. That's where a lot of my designs that I make are, where I sell them at on my Etsy page. Is Creative Flow. Same as my YouTube name. So I got 60 more seconds on this, and it should come out just the way I like it, nice and crisp. I'm going to keep it on here so you guys can see. I don't, like I said, I'm not going to do any editing of this video, so you'll get the raw and uncut. And don't mind my paint stuff up here. I do a lot of canvas art. I'm not an artist, but like I said, with my little creative flow, I like to do certain things. I like to enhance photos. I think if you followed me for a while, you know why I love photos so much, to capture all of the memories. So I like to do a lot of different things with canvas and photos, keepsakes. I like for like my children, with the day that I do leave here, they all have something to take with them that I've made. So I love to do that for my children, my family, my friends, so they can have like a little piece of me until the end. All right, got about 4 more seconds. There we go. Set that there. So let's just peel this off. It's going to be hot, and this butcher paper is hot too, but there it is. See? Cheers to poor decisions. P-O-U-R. That's kind of cute, right? So I'm gonna let this cool off for a little bit, because I'm gonna do the other side as well. And I may just do some different color schemes and background for this instead of putting the same thing here. So let's see what we got. Okay, so now I have the other design cut out to put on the back side of the wine Koozie. And I'm just going to prepare. And while I went and printed that out, my Easy Press went off. So I had to reheat it. So it's doing that now while we're doing this. Here we go. I'm going to repeat the same steps. Ouch. Almost cut my finger there. All right, with the heat press tape, I should have said heat resistant. Put that there. Now I can do the other sides, but I think it was pretty much secure when I did it the last time. And we're going to repeat the same steps. I'm going to put my butcher paper on top of there. And while we're waiting for the heat press to heat up, okay, so now the heat press is heated up and ready to go. We're going to repeat the same steps. Take it, put it over here. I'm going to start it. I have this again. My heat press setting is on 400 for 120 seconds. It's the Cricut Easy Press. I think this is a 12 by 12. Now I have a regular heat press and I have a mini heat press as well. Then I have the mini heat press that looks like the little iron, a little small iron. So I love the heat presses. They work well for the products in which I create. So if you haven't invested in one and you thought about investing in one, you should. Especially if you are crafty. Like I like to do all different types of crafts, but I definitely need my heat press in order to do that. And I also use Design Space. And I also use Silhouette. Because I have a Cameo. I have a Cameo 3. I don't have the 4, but I have a 3. Which is working for me fine. I have been thinking about investing in that new white toner printer. But listen, they are expensive. Yeah, I know. I got to get my weight up in order to get one of those. I mean, they can start anywhere from $3,000 or more. So I'm waiting to see, because I've been eyeing one for about the last, probably 30 days or so. So we'll see. I might upgrade my equipment. I've got plenty of it, but I might upgrade because I need that white laser. I just love the quality of the print that comes out with it. So if you have a white laser printer, tell me what kind you have, and if yours is a little more reasonable than what I'm looking for. Because the one I have right now, the one I have eyeing right now, they're telling me it's going to be about $8,500. So you may know a different source. So help me out if you do know. Just put it in the comments. We've got about 8 seconds left on this. And we can see how this turns out. So I have both sides done. There we go. Alright. So move that. It's so hot, hot, hot. Alright. So what okay. The old one. It's hot. Alright, so here's the other side. Group therapy in session. And then the other side is cheers to poor decisions. So I'm going to be putting this on there. And I'm thinking about doing like a full cover on some of the Koozie's that I create. But I think this came out pretty nice. What you think? And I'll show you a picture at the end of it on a wine glass. So thank you for tuning in today for my creative flow. I hope you enjoyed yourself, especially if you're a crafty. Have you done these before? If you have, please show me. Send some pictures or put something in your comments. Send me a link so I can check out your page too, because I love learning new things. Okay, so here's the finished product. This is actually the wine Koozie on the cover of a plastic dollar store wine glass. And I also put a little black glitter on here and used some triple thick to keep it in place so you don't have any glitter on you. But I think it came out pretty nice. Right? What you think? Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions on how I can do it better. I'd like to hear that too. I appreciate you. Thank you.
One beat maker, the hit maker, the hit maker.
Don't message me, I got that.
Okay, long clips in the Draco. Okay, right. We ain't